A day in the life of Ur-Nungal, farmer of Uruk. The first light of the sun, a blazing orb over the eastern horizon, was Ur-Nungal's master. He rose before the city of Uruk fully awoke, the massive, stepped silhouette of the great Ziggurat of Eanna still shrouded in the cool mist of the pre-dawn air. His small, mud-brick dwelling lay just outside the city walls, close to the fields that were his life and his burden. His day began not with the plow, but with the water. The life of Sumer was the life of the canals, and the Tigris and Euphrates, though distant, fed the arteries that ran through his land. With a heavy, wooden hoe, Ur-Nungal waded into the main irrigation channel, the Ur-Nungal, named for a long-dead ancestor. The work was backbreaking, clearing the fine silt that the river left behind, reinforcing the earthen banks, and ensuring the sluice gate was ready to divert the precious flow into his barley field. Every scoop of mud, every stone placed, was a prayer against the drought that could turn his green prosperity into a dusty ruin. By the time the sun reached its zenith, beating down with the fierce heat of the Mesopotamian summer, Ur-Nungal and his two sons were deep in the furrows. They worked the soil, preparing it for the next sowing, their movements slow and rhythmic. The air was thick with the smell of damp earth and sweat. He paused only for a brief moment, leaning on his hoe, to watch a procession of priests and laborers ascending the ziggurat in the distance, a reminder of the great gods and the powerful city-state that claimed a portion of his harvest as tax. In the late afternoon, as the heat began to relent, Ur-Nungal took a moment of respite under the shade of a date palm. He was a man of the earth, but also a man of the ledger. From a leather pouch, he pulled a small, damp clay tablet and a reed stylus. With practiced hands, he pressed the wedge-shaped marks of cuneiform into the soft clay, recording the day's labor, the number of furrows cleared, the amount of seed set aside, and the calculation of his debt to the temple granary. It was a simple record, but it was the foundation of civilization, a testament to the order that flowed from the canals and into the city. As the sun dipped, painting the sky in shades of ochre and deep red, Ur-Nungal gathered his tools. He looked back at the field, the water now gently soaking the prepared earth, a promise of life. He was tired, his muscles aching, but the work was done. He walked the short path back to his home, the distant glow of Uruk's oil lamps guiding him, ready for a simple meal of barley cakes and fish, and the deep, well-earned sleep of a man who had kept the lifeblood of Sumer flowing for one more day. The cycle would begin again with the sun.